Welcome back everybody, welcome back to the Doc Squippy channel. So today we're going to go through some great tips to help with your buffering. This is mainly Firestick based, but the basis of all of it will work on any device, okay? So what we're going to do is run through some great tips, check over some things. Some of you may know some of these, some of you may have never thought of these, and we're going to see if we can help your device work better. So before we get started, if you can, do remember, check out the channel guys, do hit that subscribe button. We're here to help you. We're here to help you, that's all it's about. And if you don't like the help, that's fine. But we're only here to help you. So hit that subscribe, hit that share, and let's see what we can do. So, we are talking Firesticks to start with. Firesticks overheat all the time. This is a key reason for buffering, okay? If your device gets too hot, it's going to buffer because it won't be running properly. It won't be processing properly. So make sure it's not wedged in too tight behind your screen. Make sure you use the adapter to move it away from the screen a little bit, and make sure the power source is plugged in to the correct plug socket, not your TV. But if it is overheating, unplug it, okay? Get it unplugged, let it cool down, relook at why it's overheating, leave it off for about 20 seconds, and then obviously plug it back in. But I mean completely plug it. Don't pull it out the TV, take the power out of it. I know it sounds simple, but some people just unplug it from the TV, think that's it. Remove the power from your device and then let it cool down, plug back in again, and you'll notice a massive change straight to it. So, this is my Firestick. First thing we're going to look at is how it's connected, guys, okay? So, Firesticks need strong internet to obviously stream. So you want to make sure you've got the correct. You might just load up a stream and it's not working. And it might work for things like Netflix, but you might notice it has low resolution to start with, then gets better. Netflix have very good servers, very good links, so they can work like that. So pretty much you can stream on minimal speeds. But say third-party streaming, a lot of other apps do not, so they will buffer. So what you need to do is make sure you've got a good internet connection. The best way to check this, in my eyes, is if you go to Find, Search, type in here Analytics. You'll see it come up. Okay, click it, get it downloaded. And what I'm going to do is show you my internet connection and check yours, because this can vary from how far away you are from the device itself or anything like that. And today I've got actually a fairly slow internet speed, considering I should have nearly 500. But what this actually tells me is I can stream up to 4K gaming, okay? I can stream 4K Ultra HD, I can download 8K, certain bits, Wi-Fi strength, internet speed. But it tells you here what you can do and what you can't. So don't go, even me on although it says I've got 40 megabytes, I wouldn't bother trying to stream a 4K film still. I'd go in at 1080p. That's where I'd look at. That's my opinion. So what I'm saying is, if your speed's low, don't try and stream too much, okay? On the plus side here is, this is in the daytime, okay? At night time, when everybody's back in your house, you may have everyone back in your house, so you've got multiple TVs on, you've got 2 or 3 Firesticks on, you've got your kids, say you've got their tablets on, you've got your smart devices on, everything's on, plus the area around you, everyone's doing the same thing, so your internet is struggling, okay? Your bandwidth will struggle because everyone's. So when you are streaming, don't always think it's down to the stream itself, it can be the internet around you. So do whatever you can to help that, i.e. Making your internet closer if you can, so closer to your Firestick. There is ways where you can wire it into an Ethernet signal, which I'm going to go through later in the week. We're going to show you how to set up Ethernet and more storage. So do subscribe if you're interested in that. These things are very important. So you might fire a VPN on which doesn't have a lot of speeds, and because of that, those speeds may go even lower. So do keep an eye on that while you're on your device, okay? Keep an eye on it. So, next up, a couple of things you can do is go to your settings, go to My Fire TV, About, and Storage. Here is very important that we have enough storage. 2.61 gigabytes of storage is plenty, obviously. Don't leave yourself anything less than around a gigabyte. Okay, the reason for this is when you stream a movie or a TV show, you need to download some of that film for it to stream. Okay, you will see that little grey bar load up. That's your sort of buffer. It downloads a temporary folder, a temporary file to be able to stream. So you may not have enough space for that temporary file to all get down, so your system is struggling. Okay, your system starts to struggle and then it will buffer. again. So make sure you've got enough storage there to download that temporary file for your streaming. If you want to get more storage, again, we're going to do a video later in the week. But if you go to Applications, Manage Installed Applications, and in here, you can remove apps you're not using. So is anything you're not currently using, you can delete it. Eurosport Player, Live Player, I'm not using that. I can uninstall it, uninstall. That will then give you more storage. You may have, over time, downloaded a lot of files to your system. So if you go to your downloader app, if you've used it in the past, this may not apply to all of you. Go Downloader. Downloader, if you click it open, go across to Files, you'll see downloaded items in here, and they all hold up storage. These are just files, okay? So you can delete it. Okay, this is one I accidentally downloaded via Downloader. I typed in the wrong code, downloaded for me. So you just click delete, gone. But some of you may have about 10 files in there, could almost be up to a gigabyte's worth of storage. They are just the APK file, not the APK app itself. So you can delete them and it will not affect your apps, okay? Brilliant. Next up, if your device is struggling a bit and it's freezing up, it may just need a restart. And there's two ways to do this. One way is you can go to your settings, My Fire TV, and restart, okay? But this can be really tricky if you're freezing up, you're stuttering, and you're in the middle of something. So if you get your Firestick remote, and on here, if you hold down the select button and the play button together, okay? Select them together, hold them down, and as you hold them down, there we go. Your Fire TV stick is restarted. It takes about 10 seconds, okay? That's going to reboot for us now. While that's rebooting, lastly, another one you can possibly do if you're really having trouble with your Firestick is you need to start again. Some people may have installed stuff with malware on them, may have viruses on them. Even checking for updates is very important on these devices. So my mine's quickly rebooting now. So two other options we're going to show you quickly in a second is, let me get back on it. So in your settings, My Fire TV, first about, check for updates. And I know some of you aren't keen on updates, that's your choice guys, but my opinion is there's lots of fixes come through. So if things are struggling, get it updated. Keep it up to date with the latest patches, fixes. But obviously your opinion, if you don't want to, fine, ignore this step. Or finally, we have reset to factory defaults. Reset it to the beginning, start again, and then watch some of our latest videos to rebuild it. Obviously, if you're worried about viruses or anything like that, I will link a video underneath this video to check for viruses because we released it yesterday. But hopefully, those will help you out. Right, before we go, as always, if you can, do remember to check out the channel. A quick word from one of our partners, IPVanish VPN. If you're after a free VPN, which is fast, do check it out, linked directly underneath. IPVanish is brilliant. It's great prices, unlimited devices, and brilliant for your security. We're not going to go on too much about it because we talk about it a lot, but it's all there for you. And I've linked all my socials underneath as well. I hope you found that video useful. I know some of you will say this didn't help. Some of you will say I knew all that, but we're just trying to help those who don't. So I've been Doc Squiffy on the Doc Squiffy channel, and I'll see you soon.